Okay. I know. Hurrying up and waiting. Huh? You ready? I'll wait. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, what a fabulous day. Yes, I am talking about the weather and lots of other good things. I would thank you for being here today, and I'm sad that this is, well, maybe not. I might be filling in the future, but the last time I'll be asking Phil to join me at the podium with our inspiration pledge and four-way test.
Thank you very much. All right. Pledge allegiance first, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Ready, have a seat. This is that's a long microphone. Next Thursday is July 4th. It is the 248th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. It's always good to give it a good reading, which I will not be doing today. However, I do want to read what I think is extraordinary sentence, the very last sentence in the Declaration of Independence. And it says, "And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortune, and our sacred honor." Those are powerful words. Tonight, it's the first presidential debate of this presidential election year. It's the earliest one there's ever been. In fact, neither of the two debaters have actually been nominated by their parties yet, officially. The first TV presidential debate was in 1960 between, who remembers, Vice President Richard Nixon and Senator John F. Kennedy. There were no debates from 1964 through 1972. Beginning in 1976, presidential debates have occurred in every presidential election year, with there being 2 or 3 debates each election cycle. Tonight, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump will go head-to-head for the first presidential debate of the 2024 cycle. Two will participate in a 90-minute debate in Atlanta, which will be a bit different in past presidential debates, with the notable absence of a studio audience. The event begins at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's an important part of our democracy. I hope everyone will watch and remember that last sentence of the Declaration of Independence while we're watching. Have a great 4th of July holiday.
Thank you, John. Welcome to everyone that's joined us on Zoom. We are happy that you continue to participate and we hope to see you sometime in person soon. We don't have any guests today, but I would like to bring up Bruce Daly to the podium for the fun gambling portion of the meeting. $1,400 and the ace of clubs.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I grabbed too many. Okay, the first number is 8535. 8535. Come on down. Good luck.
Right there. Oh, it's a club.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, here's your dollar. Thank you for your donation. The second number is 8605. 8605.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Go big or go home. Yeah. Good showing. Good showing. Oh.
Here's your dollar. Thank you. Thank you, Bruce. Celebrating birthdays this week, we have Mark Ruddle, Brad Patrick, and the first 2 weeks in July, Pat Powell, Bill Strauss, Sharon Townsend, Phil Gray, Doug McSwain, Carl Lang, Patty Breeze, Trey McCauley, Larry Newman, and Linda Weaver. Happy birthday, Rotarians. I want to ask you to join me in congratulating Bill and Sherry for their recent nuptials. And he hasn't done an official honeymoon, even though he says 18 years has been a honeymoon. So congratulations, Bill. Hopefully, we've got the patriotic concert on July 3rd. We're going to do that as a social. I know a lot of Rotarians automatically go to this event every year, and hopefully we can be gathering at 5:30 and listen to the Young at Heart Band from 7 to 7:30 and the Lexington Philharmonic. Look for Susan Adams beginning at 5 p.m. and bring a picnic and a chair or blanket. So hopefully we can have a nice little gathering and get together. We need volunteers for the ISCO Kentucky Championship, July 8th through 14th. We need volunteers for all shifts. So if you are interested in volunteering, or if you have friends that are interested in volunteering, or if you want to share it on social media, we need 16 volunteers each shift for Monday through Sunday. So we've gotten a good amount of people signed up, but please don't wait and get signed up and see Susie Basham if you have any questions, or myself. Tomorrow morning, we have our early morning mixer from 8 to 9:30 at Lexington Green at 46 Solutions. Come to network and support our membership efforts. Also, many of you have already purchased Gatton Town Branch Park raffle tickets, but we're only going to sell 200, and we've got some fabulous prizes. So if you haven't bought a ticket, now's the time to do so. The drawing will be at the end of July. Many of you are probably aware that we will be losing 2 special Rotarians in our membership as they head back home to Louisiana. Nandy and Andrew Shankin have been a great asset. I'm gonna cry now. Oh my gosh, and I just got started. Have been a great asset to the organization, joining us during COVID. Nandy has served on the social committee and is the organizer of our annual Christmas party. Chief cook, for the Jambalaya Foundation fundraiser and hosted our most recent President's Dinner with Wynn Stevens. Andrew has served as chair of the membership committee and as our recent foundation chair. They brought both fun and leadership experience to the club, and we will miss you dearly. Please join me in wishing Nandy and Andrew a warm au revoir. And with hopes, all of us will make a road trip to Nolan soon. And now, in his last duty as our foundation chair, Andrew, I'd like to invite you to the podium.
Thank you, everybody. That was very touching. And I will tell you this. I don't know if you know this, Kim, maybe you do, but there was some negotiation done at the past President's Dinner this past week. And I worked it out that we're not going through the transfer portal just yet. You know, being the membership chair last year, I felt bad about, we would have resigned as of this and you would have gotten a -2 before your year was done. So I'll expect that bottle of bourbon. But anyways, Nandy and I have decided that we're going to stay on as members of this club for a while, and we'll do it through the way we started. We did Zoom meetings to start. So we're going to continue on. Peggy and I kind of worked that out. And that way, if we don't like the club in Baton Rouge, you may still have us as satellite members. So rest assured, we'll be around, but we'll be virtual. Ooh, that's a little scary. I do have the privilege today as the foundation chair to give out our last Paul Harris Fellows of this Rotary year. Now, there are probably others who probably would have gotten one today, but we're only going to acknowledge a trifecta today, and a full family trifecta. So this is very much an honor and a privilege for me to be able to do that. For those who don't know, for our newest members, for those who don't know a lot about what Paul Harris Fellow is, the Paul Harris Fellowship is named for Paul Harris, who founded Rotary with 3 business associates in Chicago in 1905. The fellowship was established in his honor in 1957, and it is to express appreciation for a contribution of $1,000 to the humanitarian and educational programs of the Rotary Foundation. Today, we will be honoring 2 new Paul Harris Fellows and a Paul Harris Fellow plus 4. The first Paul Harris Fellow, and this is interesting because I don't think, since I've been doing it, we've been able to give out the first Paul Harris Fellow, and I want to show you what this will look like. Anybody ever remember the Paul Harris medallion that you would wear around your neck? This is really great hardware, folks. I mean, you look really good when you slap this bad boy on. And I have been in another club where we encourage members on Foundation Day to come and wear that medallion because you don't actually get to see it very often. So therefore, it gives me pleasure to present our first Paul Harris Fellow to Tyson Stafford, who is the grandson of Kim Johnson. So Kim, that is that, and hopefully this would be his certificate. So he gets the medallion, a pin, and a certificate. Don't go away too quickly. Also receiving a Paul Harris today is Larry Johnson, spouse of President Kim Johnson. And unfortunately, Larry wasn't able to be here today. So it is my pleasure to award his pin, Paul Harris Fellow pin, to Kim who put him up as a Paul Harris. So Kim, I got to tell you, I like to say that not only bringing in a new member leaves a lasting legacy for not only the club here in Lexington, but also this giving to the foundation is truly a generous act in so many ways. But to do it not only once, twice, 3 times, and now Paul Harris plus 4, it is with extreme pleasure that I offer you this Paul Harris pin to recognize Kim Johnson, President Kim Johnson, with a Paul Harris plus 4 recognition pin. Congratulations. And here is the other certificate. Hence the reading of the epistle.
Exciting. I'm eventually my goal is to have all my grandkids be Paul Harris fellows. All right. So now to the fun part, or I hope I don't die, but I'm sorry. I'll apologize now if I do. Okay. Before I formally recognize and thank several individuals for their contributions this past year, I would like to share some thoughts with you regarding my past 12 months as president of the club. First, I keep saying this and I sound like a broken record. I cannot believe how fast the time flew by. I still feel like there's so many things like on my to-do list that didn't get done, but that's okay. Those are opportunities for the future. My plan for the year was to help grow our club grow by focusing on improving our outward communication. This meant enhancing our messaging, raising awareness in the Lexington community about the wonderful things that our club does each year and the impact that we have not only here in Central Kentucky, but also in the state and internationally. I'm proud to say that with the help of many Rotarians in this room, we have made great strides in this area. Our Doing Rotary Differently week brought focus and opportunity for service projects, membership recruiting at local events, fellowship with other members, improving our social media postings, hosting a monthly business networking event, improving the look and feel of our website, and increasing our participation with the local media are just a few of the things that we're still doing to continue this mission. We have had over 25 new members join the club this year, and many came as a result of all these endeavors. Growing and sustaining our membership has been a continuing challenge, but we have made significant strides in member retention and attracting new members to the club. This takes effort from everyone, all of our current members, to help grow our club back to the 300+ members we had just a few years ago. I challenge you to help continue these efforts by asking someone with like-minded values to join this tremendous organization. As a group, we have and will continue to accomplish so much more together, creating lasting hope for many across the world. Thank you for the opportunity. I gotta get composed here. To serve as the leader of this prestigious organization and for allowing me to be a small part of your Rotary journey. And I gotta take a drink. Maybe this should have been vodka bread to get through this. Okay. Because I want to thank each and every one of you. You have been a very important part of my journey. And now for the fun stuff. As a large club, we are very fortunate to have a lot of different committees focused on a variety of projects and supporting the club in a multitude of ways. Thank you to all the committee chairs and all the committee members for everything that you do in your continuing service to the club. I would probably be here all afternoon if I was able to thank everyone personally for all the work that you're doing, because we have so many great participants in giving service Many of you operate in the background, accomplishing tremendous things that impact our membership as well as the community. So thank you so much for everything that you do. I would like to give a special thank you. He's not here today. He's out riding. Is he on a bike ride? Ah, jealous. John Morton first, for the Wheel Horse. I appreciate his hard work each week to produce a quality, informative product. It's such a tremendous platform for us to share information about our members and keep us engaged and informed. I'd like to thank John Meyer for the 5th page member bios, sharing insightful information about our members to help us get to know each other a little bit better. Brad Patrick, the greeting committee. Stepping in for Mike Baker was no easy task. Congratulations on a job well done. I look forward to your friendly and cheerful greeting each Thursday. Chris Peck, the cashiering committee. Thank you for stepping in and making sure that that role is filled each week. There's a lot of behind the scenes running this meeting, things that happen that people don't really understand or take for granted, I guess. So thank you for your service. Harry Reichert, for your work with both the Food for Families project and the Pollinator Garden. Jack McAllister, for your hard work on the global grant. And I know you're just getting started. So getting ready to break ground and things. We look forward to seeing the impact of this project for the families in Leslie County. Bridget Blum, Wanda Bertram, and Laura Mobley-Korn, for taking the lead with the membership committee and bringing a continued focus to membership retention while growing the club. Your team has established some great processes and opportunities that will continue our growth this next year. Dan Kett, for helping improve our public relations and giving us more opportunities to share our story across a variety of media platforms. Bill Strauss, for providing the beautiful speaker gifts that we hand out to our speakers each week. Thank you so much. Michael Wallace, one of our newer members, for attending multiple events and taking photos and drone footage to help us accomplish our PR and marketing objectives. And Dean, you are the glue of our weekly meeting machine. Thank you for running technology and working with the speakers and taking care of Zoom each week and keeping me on track. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Each year, the president gets the opportunity to recognize those Rotarians that have had a significant impact on the success of the past year. This is an extremely difficult task, as every member makes a difference in the success of this club and our ability to achieve the goals. I would like to start my presentation of the awards by inviting, I know Crystal couldn't be here today, but I'd like to invite Dylan Harper and Jenny Schnur to the podium. I'll have you help me on the next one. Okay. First of all, if Crystal is here, it kind of ruins my thing I was going to say, but you guys are my 3 marketing musketeers. You took my inklings and wishes about marketing and PR and ran with it, far surpassing my wildest dreams of what could be. The 3 of you exemplify the qualities that our future younger generation of members can and should be. Crystal, hopefully I'll get to thank you tomorrow. Sorry you couldn't be here today. Jenny, your service in supporting the club, working on the financials, and taking on a variety of roles and committees has helped us take things to the next level and continue to grow. Thank you. Dylan. You've been my rock, offering creative guidance and support in so many ways, looking for ways to help get our brand out in the community, and always with a can-do attitude and smile. Thank you so much. I would like to present each of you with the Spirit of Rotary Award with this engraved bottle of Woodford Reserve. All right. Very nice. One down, 55 more to go. I'm teasing. Next, I would like to invite Bill Wilson to the podium. Are you nervous? I noticed he's not hurrying. Bill, your lasting commitment to the club and Rotary is commendable. Often, once the 3-year term of president-elect, president, and past president are complete, we will see a well-deserved pause or break in service to the organization. But not you. Not only have you served as the district as assistant governor and district membership chair, you continued the task of updating the bylaws and the constitution of our great club, which has been no easy task. Thank you for your ongoing leadership, commitment, and support. I would like to present you with the Workhorse for Rotary Award. Unless we want to use it at the board meeting for a charcuterie tray. Next, I would like to invite Bruce Daly to the podium. Come on up, come on down. Bruce, as a new member, you jumped right in and got involved in the weekly meeting functions with the lottery committee. Your smiling face and friendly greeting is always something to look forward to. You also took on the leadership role of organizing your yearling group project. I look forward for many great things from you as you continue in your Rotary journey. I would like to present you with the Yearling Award presented to the outstanding Rotarian in their first year of membership with the club. Congratulations. It's getting a little easier for a second. Okay. This next award goes to someone who has taken on tasks and responsibilities with a creative flair and can always be counted on to get the job done. She has put in countless hours to continue to improve the fellowship opportunities for our members by creating unique and varied social events throughout the year. She also worked tirelessly to improve the experience for our dancers and guests at our annual Dancing with the Lexington Stars event. Thank you for all you do, Susan, and your continued commitment to the club. I would like to present you with this year's Action Rotarian Award. I was probably like this. My mouth. This next award is for someone who has given exceptional effort to support the club endeavors and fill a role when we needed it most. He has served as chair of the cashier committee, then he jumped in to fill the treasurer role and worked endlessly with me to try to create a balanced budget. Gary, I can't thank you enough for working diligently with me as I tried to make sense of the financials and get us headed in the right direction. You always had a positive attitude and caring attitude, embodying service above self. You had many challenges to overcome this past year and always got the job done, maintaining a level head and even temperament while the rest of us, well, really me, actually in particular, was pulling my hair out. Thank you for all you have done this past year for both me and the club. I would like to present you, Gary McCormick, with the Board Medal of Honor Award, excuse me. Gary, you're out here somewhere. There you go.
Gary.
Guest here? Is our guest here? Okay, good. I thought I might be talking too fast. This next award goes to someone who has been an important presence in my own Rotary journey. Oh, I'm probably going to cry during this. He has always been there to lend a hand, participating in multiple committees and projects. He is not afraid of hard work and is usually the first person to raise his hand to help out. He has continuously been someone I could count on for advice or help in getting the job done. He served as president of the club in 2017 and 18. That probably ruined the surprise. Has served the district as assistant district governor and has been editor with the Wheelhorse and continues to serve writing Rotary in Review each month. He serves on the scholarship committee and the Dancing with the Stars committee, donating his time and truck for hauling items back and forth for us. He will now be stepping into the role as president of the endowment board. He exemplifies what it means to be a Rotarian and leads by example of service above self. I would like to present our club's highest honor, the President's Cup Award, to Paul Chuning. For your journey too. Thank you, Paul. And I know you're not done yet. Thanks for coming, Liz. Luckily, I was able to get a hold of her this morning. I have two more thank yous real quick. Brett, I'm so excited for you to step in as I hand you the torch, appropriate with the upcoming Olympics, right? Leading the club this next year and continuing the work we started together. Your leadership as co-chair for Dancing with the Lexington Stars over the past 6 years has helped take the event to the next level with new energy and excitement each year. You're a great friend and have been there for me. I look forward to this next chapter in your Rotary journey, and I'm glad I will be part of it, supporting you along the way. Thank you so much. That box is for me. Yeah. Photoshop. Okay. How am I doing? Ooh, I got a hunch. And last but not least, Miss Margaret Trafton. What can I say? Every president knows that you are the secret sauce. Your history with the club, knowledge of Rotary International, and how well you know our members is truly priceless. None of us could do this job without you and your unwavering support. I can't thank you enough for your guidance and help to stay on track this past year. You have had to add more responsibilities to your already very full plate, and you did it with a smile. I came in with ideas to mix things up, and you jumped right in, making sure we got things done and did it the right way, and always conscious of putting our members first. You took my daily phone calls with a smile, always making time for me. Thank you for being there and working so hard on behalf of the club and me. I appreciate you. And that's all, folks, for me. Should I be afraid? Thank you again for your support. It's been a pleasure getting to know so many of you and the outreach of support that you have given me this entire year. It's been so meaningful. Okay, I guess I'll sit over here.
Well, as customary, now is my turn. And with Brett, we have a few things for Kim. But first, I'd like to thank someone who's helped me a lot personally in my job. And Jenny, would you come up? You made my job so much easier taking off a load this morning, and every time I ask you to do anything, you do it. So thank you. Where are they? Oh. And this is from the club on behalf of the club, Kim. And those are from me. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna start with short presentation. As everyone knows, Kim has been a shining star with our Dancing with the Stars, so we kind of taken that to the next level. The star was born. The day well, actually, I looked for the picture when she got her blue badge, but I couldn't find it. So we'll start with the day she was sworn in and has helped us grow from day one. And then I heard she got a call from the Toyota Bluegrass Miracle League. She was drafted. Oops. She's a star team pitcher. And everyone knows I always feel very strongly about this, that the man behind the myth, we have to thank Larry. He's not here today, but we thank him. We know that it takes a toll on everyone to do a good job with a volunteer organization. And now Brett.
One of the things that marks your presidency was innovation. You did a lot of things. You really took the bull by the horns, you created, you innovated, and one of the things you did was buy a barrel of bourbon. And that generated about $5,000 in Starbucks. But your legacy in Starbucks goes way back. Your efforts as co-chair and really every year, but this year more than ever, putting this event, Dancing with the Lexington Stars, on your back and making it happen, generating over $370,000. Talk about some serious Starbucks. Way to go. And you got a Starbucks. But it hasn't always been a bed of roses. There's a starburst when, you know, we're not going to talk a whole lot about the time you couldn't get Stoops to show up, but you did get Vince Morrow, and he did come to Dancing with the Stars, and he did end up donating $500, but you really wished you had Stoops, and you wish eventually came true. Another defining characteristic of your presidency was you didn't kick the can. You took every challenge that this club had and you addressed it. And you put this club in a really good position. We had some challenges and it would have been easy for you to kick the can, if you will, but you didn't. And you fought, and you fought hard. And it might have been stressful. And you probably needed a little stress relief. So we got this Lex Rage Smash Duo Therapy gift card for you.
Well, we all know that the club's in great shape, and we have you and all the lucky stars you've created this year. So we'd like to give you, so you can keep track. Yes. Here are some scratch-off lottery tickets. May your dreams come true. And also compilation of the wheel horses for the year, so you can look back on your year. Oops. What did I do? Thank you. Technology challenge. That's why I have Jenny. Okay. Put my glasses on, Margaret. Metaphorically, a North Star is what inspires and influences us. Even though Kim goes south a lot, Kim has been our North Star. Here she is stargazing, I guess, looking for it, I don't know. But now when you look up, we got you a real star. You have been a shining star locally and globally, and now out of this world.
Yeah.
But wait, we have one more thing. Did you know the word that it says Stella Star, but the star name is actually Kimberly Johnson. So Stella means star, so we had to make this complete.
My three amigos. Wait, what's that? I love it. Cheers.
Cheers to a great year. Thank you. Oh, and we also have the customary crystal gavel for you. And do not let Win Stevens get near. Thank you. Thank you all.
Right on time. Are we done? Thank you. I don't know what, I'm speechless, which is unusual for me. Again, thank you so much. And I look forward to continuing to serve right next to each of every one of you and going to Louisiana and visiting. And I'm here if you need me. I'm not going anywhere. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.